All right, so now we have Mortenax Blade, or M Blade. I'm just gonna call him, makes it a lot easier. This character I do think is going to have surprising value. I'm making this video before we have any kind of update to his kit, so I'm going based off of the version 1 kit. I do think we're going to see number changes and slight wording differences into version 2, not a whole lot, but I'm talking his pure value. Now, the downside with him is that he's coming a little bit of a trickier time because he's coming out after anniversary patch. Whether or not you're going to have the ability to pull for him, that's entirely up to you. But I do think M Blade is going to have quite a bit of value. And the reasoning why is, let's look at this twofold. Number one, right? Or threefold actually. He has 3 main capabilities that he could be run on 3 separate teams. The first team is going to be HP related because of the fact that he runs very similar to the original Blade, that he is consuming his own HP. Is he healing that HP? No, not necessarily. He does not have that capability. He just consumes it, and he also has a taunt. So you can ideally run him on like a crazy HP related team, whether that be like if you don't have a remembrance character, you can just throw him on the team. Like if you don't have Evernight, if you don't have Castress, you can just run M Blade on the team because of the fact that he is HP focused. So while he is also reducing his own HP, you can run like a Castress alongside him, or even Evernight, or even Hyacinth, because of the fact that they are all HP focused. So that is an idea. Number 2, and this is quite frankly important. The fact that his ultimate, the Fornax X Corpe, I think I'm pronouncing that right, it's inflicting all enemies with the Balefire Bind. And it reduces their defense by 30% while simultaneously increases the damage they receive by 50%. So he isn't only a kind of like a DPS character. Ideally, you're running him as like a sub DPS, but he has a very distinct capability of providing so much support for the team. And just the fact that you're essentially causing an 80% damage increase to the enemy is ridiculous just from this character alone, providing that value. So this is very good because of that, but also because for like a possible Acheron Nova Flame in the future, causing that defense reduction is a negative status effect. So what that does is that allows Acheron to get another blade on her ultimate to, you know, cycle up quicker, and also the fact that he's nihility is extremely valuable. And number 3, and what's very good for a lot of people, is that he does have a follow-up damage ability. I don't remember exactly where it is. Right here. So when the charge reaches 9 points, M Blade consumes all 9, regenerates 25 energy, and uses his skill 1 extra 1 time. So being able to provide a follow-up attack, and this is good for the follow-up attack teams, ideally with Asheville or Fei Xiao, because of the fact that, you know, again, the Balefire Bind being able to increase the damage taken by the enemy for a total of 80% is extremely valuable. So for future follow-up teams, if we have the trajectory moving forward, based off of information, leaks, ideas, that the follow-up male husbando team, which is kind of looking what it's turning into, is very good, because this allows Asheville to do even more damage. He does a decent amount of damage already, or even Fei Xiao. This allows him to do even more, getting the ultimate off, and then being able to have an ability to do a follow-up attack, boosts Asheville and boosts Fei Xiao. So currently right now, right, keep in mind, currently right now, M Blade has 3 main core team mechanics that he can actually be put on, while all 3 being on that team, you know, they're different team aspects. He's doing one major thing that allows more damage being dealt by your main DPS character of said team, while himself being able to do a decent amount of damage and being able to have a taunt to reduce the instances that, like, you know, your main character, if you don't want them to die or whatever and you're in a real pinch, Blade can go ahead and take that damage and your main DPS character can live, and then you can eventually get a heal off. So very, very valuable. I do think Blade is somewhat niche, unfortunately, but what he's able to do on multiple different team compositions I think is extremely good, and he is going to be a surprising value pickup for people who want to get him.